You might have insecurity, I sure do. You might have things that scare you, I sure do. You might have things that press your buttons, I sure do. You might sometimes face self-doubt, I face it all the time. You might experience scenarios where you feel you're not good enough, I experience those. You might have certain conditions and things happen where you just go, you know what, I'm not very good at this. I don't think I can do it. I've made a lot of mistakes. Well, that is the weaker part of yourself, and those situations or conditions or scenarios are just pressing old pre-existing wounds. But we all have a core, and we all have this place of strength, wisdom, bravery, and love. And so just remember, that relationship is a lot stronger than anything that might be going on in your outer life. You're engaging in a sport very few people on the planet currently are. Most people are busy being busy, addicted to interruption and distraction. I want you to see yourself as a minimalist. I want you to close the escape routes so that you don't get caught up in being busy, little shots of dopamine to make you feel good in the moment, but not really doing anything that matters. If you look at the great artists, you look at the great business builders, look at the great scientists, these people blocked out all escape hatches that would allow them to get caught up in the thick of thin things and the trivialities that so many people are attracted to. And I want you to close them down, and I want you to start thinking about going minimalist. Do few things really, really well. Zuckerberg, his hoodie. Steve Jobs' turtlenecks. So many creative superstars, what do? They have uniforms. That's about going minimalist. They don't have to exercise their cognitive bandwidth every morning when their well of focus and willpower is full. They just put on the uniform. They don't waste any energy, don't waste any willpower, don't waste any thinking on what they need to wear. That's an example of going minimalist. Even in your work, rather than releasing 1,000 mediocrities, being the business of focusing on one masterwork. Maybe it's every year, maybe it's every 4 years, like Michelangelo and the Sistine Chapel ceiling. 4 years focused on the ceiling. It damaged his eyes, it hurt his back, yet he made history. If you look at some of the great restaurants on the planet, like Piazza Duomo in Alba, Italy, there's only 6 tables, not thousands of tables, 6 tables, so they can dial in the user experience and create magic.